No, it doesn't glow. But anyway, a nice little piece of pink depression glass.
Okay, today we are talking Jersey Shore.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
On the beach with you, I loaf the whole day through and cuddle close beneath a big red umbrella on the beach with you. That's where I'll undo a basket lunch for two, and through a straw I'm gonna drink sarsaparilla on the beach with you. We'll sit on the sand, start holding hands far from the crowd. Neath bright skies above, I'll say I love you right out loud. We can dream and plan and get a sun-kissed tan. Beside the ocean blue, I'll be right in heaven on the beach with you.
Okay, today we are talking Jersey Shore. No, not that Jersey Shore. Get that image out of your brains. Okay, that was a lot of fun, but listen everybody, if you don't know the Jersey Shore and you think that's it, woo! Let's talk for a minute. We're actually going to go thrifting. Yes, we are, but first, a little geography. Now, I'm circling Camden County, just across the Delaware River from Philadelphia, where I currently reside, and where I was born and raised, not too far from that spot. And as I head up, I went to Asbury Park. We're going to look at that on the map later on, as well as Ocean Grove. But first of all, New Jersey, the New Jersey Shore. It's 141 miles from Perth Amboy, all the way up top, just below Staten Island. Yeah, see there, Brighton Beach isn't that far away. All the way down to lovely Cape May at the very, very bottom of the state, sticking out into the Atlantic Ocean and the Delaware Bay. Okay, so 141 miles. You can argue that there's somewhere between 40 to 100 little spots that can be technically called the Jersey Shore. I think there's about 40 towns or municipalities, but somewhere closer to 100 or so little destinations that if you told somebody, we're going to go down the shore, that's what you mean. You don't mean one specific place such as Atlantic City or Seagrit or Atlantic Highlands or Absecon or Avalon and so forth. The towns are different. They have a different feel, a different vibe. And folks in New Jersey and folks who come and visit the state have their favorite shore town. Now, again, I talk about the whole coast of the state there, sitting out there in the Atlantic Ocean, is called the shore. So we can go to the shore, but the beach is actually the sand. So that's what I'm Jersey Shore. And now pop in there and take just show you on the map where I am. I like maps. I hope you do. It's a little something different. I'm not going to do it every time, but Jersey proud, Jersey grown, Jersey fresh. Let's go shopping. Okay, old Hazlet, New Jersey. You better pay off. I drove all the way up here. Hey, if you don't know where Hazlet, New Jersey is, I'm going to show you on the map in just a minute. Yep, I will. Okay, Hazlet, New Jersey. The colors are yellow and purple. Let's see what we're gonna find. The first thing I find, well, this isn't so great. It's a piece of glass, it's etched. It's got a little bit of purple to it. Let's see what the prices are up here. That's only $3. Okay, well, I think we can do a little better than that. I mean, we did just get here. No, that's too big. Murdered Pyrex. Now let me see, yellow and purple, yellow and purple. Of course the music is on, so you know that means I have to talk. Oh, I see some cobalt. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, here's a picture. Is this any good? Well, that's okay. Ice lip, probably Hawking. Yeah, that does look like Hawking. I don't know. In clear? $5? Yeah, I suppose I could. Now, let's see. Let's keep going. What's this cobalt down here? Is that old? No. It's not. And those are kind of neat with the ducks on there. I guess frosted, but no big deal. There's a reamer that's not that old. Well, there's a piece of black glass. That's old. I don't know, though. Do I want to pay $4 for that? Look at all the wear on the bottom. It's an old one. And I can also tell by the paint that's totally gone. I don't know. I'm not feeling that thing. No, I don't think so. There's an old... Oh, there's a lot of noise in here today. There's an old picture back there. Let's go take a... Good grief! Good grief! The noise! The noise! Well, that's old, but this staining won't come out, and I really don't need any random pictures of people that I don't know. So we're not gonna buy that. Hello. All right, let me get out of the way. I'm in this lady's way, and she's giving me the eye. And you know, I am in North Jersey, so I'm practically on foreign turf. You know, Jersey is 2 different states, you know that, right? Actually, now they just decided, the tourism board, whatever, just decided there is an official South, Central, and Northern Jersey. That's pretty much only interesting to those of us who live in this region, but in case you didn't know it. All right. Okay, I'm not sure if you want to see what I was going to buy, and I was going to buy these. I can't remember who made them, but I have seen them in my glass book before. Ignore the fact that the candle is broken. You know, these are pretty nice candlesticks, 2 light candlesticks, and they're not chipped or anything, but when I did a closer examination, I don't know if you'll be able to see right here. Look at that. She lit her candles and got in the bathtub. They burnt down and cracked the bowl, or whatever you call the little thing there where you stick the candles in. So that is cracked, as you can see, because the candle burnt down, and I'm not gonna buy them. I would have, because I do like this design. I just can't remember who the maker is. So since they're damaged, we're gonna leave them right there. And I'm actually leaving this store gonna jump in my car and go to the next location. I didn't film a whole lot, but I will tell you why it is that I'm not finding anything, and I'll tell you as soon as I get out into the car. Yep, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I did leave Asbury Park this morning, Asbury Park, Ocean Grove. As you can see, it's overcast, not a beach day. Beach chair still in the back of the truck. Now, I'm staying with a friend of mine who is working during the day, and I'm technically on vacation, but still working, yet working. And I'm up here at Hazlet, New Jersey. Now, if you're not familiar with Hazlet, it's pretty far up. It's just below Staten Island, basically, along the northern sort of coast where Jersey kind of dips in. That's the Raritan Bay, and then you get right up into Staten Island. So I'm way up there. Anyway, on the way out, I was able to salvage one little piece of, I believe this is Lancaster glass. It looks like the Jubilee pattern, but and it's in pink, so that was okay. $3, nice little piece of depression glass there. But the funny thing is, and the reason why I knew I wasn't gonna find anything, they had actually just put this out at the front of the store, is that we've all seen this. In this particular store, there's a group of dudes, and it's the dudes that hang out in the store all day long. They shoot the breeze, they stand back there, and as soon as a fresh cart comes out, they run like they haven't eaten dinner in 2 weeks. They all get out their cell phones and start Google imaging everything. And you know, it's like, okay, I know you have the right to stand and hang out in the store all day long and do that, but it really takes the fun. I don't hang out in stores and do that. I'm bam, 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 bam. So, I didn't really want to open up this can of worms, but when I normally don't go to stores when the Goodwill lizards, lounge lizards, are hanging out all day. And then, to add insult to injury, as I'm checking out, one of them is also checking out with something that he had. And he sees me with this and he goes, "Oh, does that glow?" No, sir, it doesn't glow. All right, so, no, it doesn't glow. But anyway, a nice little piece of pink depression glass again, Lancaster. And I think that's Jubilee, I don't remember. Now I am leaving Hazlet and I'm heading down. It's either 38 or 35. We're near Sandy Hook, the nude beach, but don't worry, I have no intentions. We're going to go to another Goodwill and maybe we'll find something else there, and then eventually snake our way back down Ocean Drive, back down through the little beach towns until we get back to Asbury Park and Ocean Grove and Bradley Beach and all of that. Okay, so thanks for letting me ramble. Hello, beautiful hydrangeas outside of the Goodwill. Very nice. Wow, what a difference a few miles makes. This is a much nicer Goodwill. Oh my goodness, it's beautifully laid out. It smells lovely in here. Let me turn around. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Sometimes you're not allowed to film in these places, but that man is very animated at the front door, but it looks very nice in here. I don't know what the prices are going to be like. Okay, that's $6.49. I'm going to leave that there. Okay, as I continue to shop here in this beautiful Atlantic Highlands thrift shop, I see a coffee pot. We see that a lot by Porcelain. That's a common one. Colonial Kitchen or something. I don't remember what it was called. Little travel clock. You know, it's funny, those things always tick so loudly, don't they? Seems to me they do. To place them right next to your bed. No big deal on that piece of glass. So, I don't know what's taking you so long to put that back down. I guess I got distracted. I appreciate you guys shopping with me today. Nothing major. It's just the way that it is. There are days you go out and you drive around all day long and you come home with nothing. And then other days, like you saw not too long ago, I absolutely filled the truck and I had to go home because I had too much stuff and ran out of money. Look at this. I kind of should have bought it, I guess. Just something classic, probably from the 80s, maybe the early 90s, but certainly at least the 80s. A way to repair one of your little old lawn chairs, you know, when the weaving would break. We were looking at pictures of those old chairs a while ago. Well, this saved the day. My one little piece of 1930s is this pepper shaker, which is made in Japan. And it's interesting, it's nice to find, that little crack doesn't bother me at all, what was I trying to say? It's not lusterware. And they're sort of, this is for the American market, or the English market. And I certainly did buy that. I looked around to try to find the salt and couldn't find it. But I did put that one shaker into the cart. Atlantic Highlands is a beautiful spot. You can see you can see lower Manhattan, you can see the New York skyline from the beach on Atlantic Park, and I should have walked up there and filmed for you, but I didn't do it. Let's see, there's another old cruet. Boy, I've been doing well with the cruets. Now I don't remember if I bought this one or not. $5.50, more than I was paying for the other ones, but still it was worth it. Gee whiz, I don't remember whether I put that in my cart or not. I should have. You're going to see us go driving in just a minute from this location. Oh, there's a little glass bake thing there. Leaving Atlantic Heights and headed back down to Asbury Park and Ocean Grove on Ocean Drive. That little depression plate, I think I'll stick that back. Ooh, okay. I would have bought this if I could find its mate. Little 1930s dresser lamp in glass. And of course the cold paint is coming off. That can be redone, repainted, or restored. But I really am trying hard because you've got to think, and I'm always thinking to myself, how many projects do I have at home already? A single lamp is always harder to sell than if you have a pair of lamps. Do I need another project? No. But I did love that lamp. And hopefully it's being loved by someone else right now because I left it in the store. That's right. I don't see anything else over here in these lampshades. Now, here's another one. I could have bought this and probably should have. There's value to these 1950s and 60s desk lamps. I always remember my father having things like this because he was a draftsman when I was little. And that's an old one. $14, I guess. You do have to think about shipping and that kind of thing. I don't sell in a brick and mortar antique store, but that would be a good antique store item. Just, wipe it down and put it on the shelf. Okay. This will be my last thrifting stop in New Jersey. Well, no. Wait a minute now. I also went to a thrift store in Asbury Park. I don't remember if I put that footage in this video or not. I guess we'll just have to be surprised. I think it's in here. It was a small store. And I ventured up here, of course, to have lunch with a friend of mine from college I hadn't seen in forever. undergrad, and she still lives up here in this area, but let's go sit in the car and we'll talk a little bit and then we'll drive. Now that was a very nice store. It was well lit, it was very clean. Things were displayed beautifully. It smelled good in there. And it wasn't filled with people just hanging out. You could tell, you know, I'm in tune to that kind of thing. I look around. So I have a feeling that's the kind of place where you could really find some nice things. You just have to be there at the right time. Today wasn't necessarily the right time, but I'm still thrilled with my little 1930s made in Japan pepper shaker. And actually I got it for half price. And that little crack back there is really just a surface crack with a little bit of staining, and it doesn't bother me at all. And I did go ahead and buy it, even though it's just one little shaker. Look at the top. It's got that really nice 1930s kitchen look. And if I didn't get it, sure as you're born, 2 days later, 100 miles away, I'd find the salt. And then I wouldn't have the pepper. So I did round up on that and pay $2. So one item from this beautiful store, one item down in Hazlet. I shouldn't say down in, it's just a few miles away. And let me actually go on a map and show you where I am in case you don't know your North Jersey geography. Let's go look at the map.
Say it's only a paper moon sailing over the cloud sea. Barely wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me.
Use the left lane to keep left onto Route 36 South. In 2.3 miles, arrive at Seabright.
On the beach with you, I loaf the whole day through and cuddle close beneath a big red umbrella on the beach with you. That's where I'll undo a basket lunch for two, and through a straw I'm gonna drink sarsaparilla on the beach with you. We'll sit on the sand, start holding hands far from the crowd. 'Neath bright skies above, I'll say I love you right out loud. We can dream and plan and get a sun-kissed tan. Beside the ocean blue, I'll be right in heaven on the beach with you.
Okay, Asbury Park. I'm back in Asbury Park. And we're actually going to go up on the boardwalk and take a closer look. But that is the beautiful old Paramount Theater from the 1920s. And I remember coming here, in the mid-80s. And Asbury Park was almost completely abandoned, at least the waterfront was anyway. But I'm going to scan over and let you see something that you may be familiar with. It's a famous, iconic little face, and there it is. If you look closely, you see the Wonder Bar? See it? Excuse me. Now, the little air conditioning unit is covering that iconic face up there on the rooftop, but we'll take a closer look. That's a little bit of the little piece of boardwalk in Asbury Park. But we're going to have a closer look very soon.